Being a K-pop idol seems glamorous, but it's not all award shows and photo shoots. There is a dark side to fame, and all idols pay the price. The question is it worth it? K-pop idols face some very real threats every single day that most of us couldn't even imagine. Sasaeng fans are without a doubt one of the worst and most dangerous parts of being an idol. These obsessive fans have no boundaries when it comes to getting their favorite idol's attention, no matter what the cost is. They don't care whether the attention they get is good or bad, as long as they get a reaction from them. In the past, Sasaeng fans have done everything from attempted kidnapping to actually hurting idols. Yuno from TVXQ once drank poisoned orange juice and needed to be hospitalized. It took him years to work through the shock he experienced. The idols who were lucky enough not to be poisoned or hurt still experience years of harassment and stalking from Sasaengs, including having their flight information and phone numbers sold. Can you imagine how scary it would be to have a stranger follow you to the bathroom or waking up to someone taking a picture of you? As if Sasaeng fans weren't enough to deal with, idols also have to endure bullying. Netizens are way too opinionated. Former FX member Sully, who sadly passed away in 2019 at the age of 25, was a regular target for netizen hate. She was always attacked for her style choices, including not wearing makeup or her no-bra fashion. Even when she opened up about feeling like she was alone in the world, haters said that she was attention-seeking and wasting her life. This never-ending bullying led this soft, sensitive angel to take her life at the end of last year, and fans are still trying to get over it. Sadly, it's not just netizens who take part in this bad behavior. In-group bullying is a very real problem and has got a lot of attention recently. AOA's former member Mina shared that she was bullied by the group's leader Jimin for 10 years. She confessed that the years of pain led her to self-harm, but that she continues living her life for her mom. Crazy Grace uploaded a video to a YouTube channel that explains some girl groups don't like each other because of the way they're treated, including their line distributions and the opportunities given to each member. Why can't we all just be nice to each other, y'all? Of course, Sasaengs and bullying aren't the only issues that come with the job. As an idol, you are required to work long hours. They work without rest, pushing their bodies and minds to the limit. And they work like that from a very young age. In fact, Twice's leader Jihyo just celebrated 15 years with Joy Entertainment. She's a 97 liner, which means that she's only 23 years old. Idols usually join an agency when they're in elementary or middle school and live in a dorm away from their families. During the years they spend as trainees, future idols work from morning to night. They study dance, take voice lessons, and even take foreign language classes. When they finally get to rest for a few hours, it can be as late as 1 AM. And if you think it gets better once an idol has an established career, think again. JDCC's Prince Mak revealed that he would start working before sunrise and keep going until after midnight. If trainees are blessed enough to debut and eventually make it big, their agencies have a tendency to overwork. BTS, for example, are worldwide superstars. As they get more popular every year, they just keep getting busier. Between releasing new music and promoting all over the world, our kings of K-pop barely get a moment to themselves. Seriously, one moment they're in Korea, and the next thing you know, they're on television in the United States. Thankfully, Big Hit Entertainment takes good care of them and makes sure that they get vacation time. But considering how hard they work, it almost seems like it's not enough. Other idols aren't so lucky. Former FX member Crystal has fainted multiple times on stage and was even hospitalized for exhaustion. Former EXO member Chris Wu even opened up about being overworked, saying that one of the biggest problems he had was the super intense schedules and the fact that there was no freedom whatsoever. Many idols don't get to have a single day off. Because idols are massively overworked, their health can take a hit. Some idols live with conditions that make their extreme jobs hard to do. BTS's V has shared that he suffers from some type of rash that appears whenever he gets too hot. It can even be more serious, leading to the person who has to get dizzy or have trouble breathing. The condition isn't life-threatening, but knowing how hard he works and how hot he can be when dancing, armies are always worried about him. Hyuna is another idol who has to live with a medical issue. Basically, the illness she has makes her body react to extreme stress by fainting. It was so serious that she even left the Wonder Girls and quit idol life for a while to focus on getting better. Aside from physical health, there have been many idols who took hiatuses because of mental health reasons, including Oh My Girl's Jihyo, Monsta X's Johani, and Luna's Haser. Twice's Mina took a long break from the group's busy schedule, which started last summer and only really ended around the beginning of this year. Her agency shared that she has been suffering from an anxiety disorder and that they would be putting her health first. Mina did her best to work when she could, and she took part in the filming for the Feel Special MV, which made Winters everywhere cry tears of joy. But when she made her first stage appearance since July 2019, K-pop fans around the world were so happy that they made a hashtag Proud of You Mina trend on Twitter worldwide. Even though fans are happy that agencies are allowing their artists to rest and recover, the thought in everyone's mind is, what can agencies do better in the first place? So with all that in mind, it's pretty obvious that being an idol is a stressful job. I mean, survival reality shows really let the public see how hard their job is. One mistake can mean the end of your career or lead to harsh criticism from netizens. Trainee Kokon broke down crying because his friend's microphone didn't work correctly in Produce X101. Depending on how successful they are, they're also given different foods and even have strict rules for when they can use the bathroom. Trainees are even tested on their personalities in a way that almost seems abusive. Like, for the first season of Produce 101, the show played a mean prank on the girls, having a PE accidentally break a camera in hopes that the girls would take responsibility for it. They did, even at the risk of owing thousands of dollars that they didn't have, and possibly even getting kicked out of their agency as a punishment. The pressure to be perfect all the time is such a major stress factor. Even our precious Mochi Jimin has broken down crying, thinking that he didn't do well during a live performance. But take my word for it, he's always perfect and that's on period. Whether the groups are known worldwide or not, many idols get to spend time with their families. The late Guhara once said that she never had time to see her family. And more recently, IU shared that her parents worry about her because of her busy schedule. So she lies to them about getting enough sleep so they don't worry about her. During the filming of Produce 101 Season 2, the trainees were so happy to be able to talk to their families on the phone that a lot of them broke down crying. It's extra hard when idols are from countries other than Korea, like Blackpink's Lisa, who is from Thailand. Lisa is super close to her parents, and because she lives in Korea, she doesn't get to see them as much as she wants to. Just talking about her parents is enough to make our soft cinnamon roll cry. We love to see her happy too. So when she was reunited with her dad at the end of last year, the moment even trended on social media. As if not being able to see their families wasn't bad enough, idols practically don't have any private lives. Dating isn't allowed, and often managers will take their phones away. Korean Pop's Way explained that if a group is really popular, their agency might not let them go out, and that the idols would end up having secret phones to keep in touch with their friends or family. Wei's agency was so strict that when her dad came to visit her at the company on her birthday, they made him leave. Even if idols do manage to date, their relationships don't usually last long because they don't have time to see each other. The breakup between singer Ui and actor Lee Sang-yeon in 2017 shocked fans because they seemed to be going strong. After their breakup, Pledis Entertainment released a statement explaining that they're still friends, but they had just drifted away due to their schedules. Even when companies allow their artists to go on vacation and have personal time, there's no guarantee they'll be able to enjoy it in peace. When BTS took a break in August of 2019, their agency Big Hit Entertainment had to ask fans to respect their members' privacy. But anti-fans couldn't leave Jimin alone and even start gross, untrue rumors about him during his Paris vacation. Like, damn, can't the haters let our Mochi breathe? And for all they go through, many idols still get paid a lot. Unless they're huge hitmakers with a worldwide fan base, some idols can't even afford groceries. During an appearance on Village Survival, The 8, former Momoland member Yeonu shocked viewers everywhere. When the host asked what she would do if she suddenly had 10 million won, which is about $8,300 US, she said that she would buy food over her grocery budget. She also shared that at the time, even though Boom Boom was a huge hit, the group hadn't been paid by the agency. Momoland isn't the only group who took forever to receive payment. Even though they were disbanded for 6 weeks, by the time the news broke in the middle of February, X1 members had not been paid and continued to work for free. CJ made almost $75,000 just from mobile voting. Other idols that have never been paid for their work include the boy group The Rose, girl group Secret, and the former Intuit member Sunghyun. Sadly, even idols that get paid don't get paid for what they're worth. Former JGCC member Henry Prince Mac shared that his company kept 80% of the group's earning, and that the 20% was the leftover that was split between JGCC's 7 members. After doing the math, he thinks that he was paid for about $2 a day for his work. Crazy Grace shared that she earned exactly $0 from the music and roughly $500 from other activities before deciding to go independent. If you think that her fans get paid for attending the end of the year award shows, think again. They don't get paid for being there, unless they're performing. But what they get isn't even enough to pay the ride to get there. These are the hard things that many K-pop idols go through to follow their hearts and their dreams. So I want to know what you guys think. Is all of this worth it, becoming a K-pop idol? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye!
Is it?